They call him Seatin, the man of legends.
Oh, bitch, get out the way.
Okay, I'm sorry, that was the end of that song. I thought that would be appropriate with the size of that crit. Did you see it? 25 and a bit K. Biggest crit I've done so far. Fucking hell, that is like pretty much 90% of people's health. I fucking love it. So, what is up, boys and girls? I am back. It's been too damn long. I've uploaded a couple of really crappy kill videos with like a bit of Seatin voiceover, but it's been far too long since I've done a video of any description that's involved me putting effort or a commentary or just anything in general. And I am very sorry for that. Over the last couple of weeks, well, month or so, I've been very, very busy. I've had my full-time job and, you know, that hasn't been going too well. We've got funding cuts because I work for a charity that basically helps people, and the government have decided, you know what, people in our area, they don't need help anymore, which is a terrible decision, but the British government, you know, GG to them. So we're all having to work extra hard to, you know, pull our weight and survive as a charity, and it's all hella fun. But essentially, yeah, I've been very busy with work. I've also got a girlfriend who went away yesterday on a month and a bit long voyage to Singapore. So, you know, I'm gonna miss her quite a bit. She's special to me, you know. It's like when you get your first shiny Pokemon card and you're like, yeah, I want to keep that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm back now, kind of, doing videos. I'm going to be trying to do a fair few videos over the next few weeks of pretty much all things Wildstar at the moment. That's our main focus over the next few weeks. So as you can see, this is actually a Spellslinger PvP video, if you didn't pick up on that because you haven't played Wildstar. So if you don't play Wildstar and are not interested in Wildstar, I'm very sorry over the next few weeks. But after that, I have some huge news that I am currently bound by NDA and all that kind of shit that I'd love to share with you guys, but I just cannot in regards to like Rift 3.0 and Arcade. So some really exciting stuff is going to be coming. I just have to wait for it to come, so I can't say anything at the moment. You guys are just going to have to be patient if you're not enjoying the Wildstar stuff. I am sorry, but I guarantee everything that is coming, you know, after the next few weeks, you're gonna, whoa, you'll love it so much. You will subscribe again to the channel. You will create a second YouTube account just so you can go, yeah, I like what this guy's doing twice, and it will be absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, that's a bit of a tidbit of what's happening. So Spellslinger stuff, we're gonna actually talk about something relevant on the video now. So I currently play a level 50 Spellslinger. That is my main, and I've been doing a lot of PvP. I mean, our main focus has been on raiding, but the PvP build that I use, I'm using a well, to be honest, if you've kind of dabbled around the Spellslinger forums, you'll know that the standard kind of abilities that you want on the bar, there's kind of a standard 7 abilities, and then the 8th ability changes. So you have your quick draw, you have assassinate, you have flash freeze, you have phase shift, and then you have void slip, runes of protection, and gate. And those are the kind of 7 standard ones that anybody in their right mind playing a Spellslinger and who wants to DPS will pick. I mean, some of them are a bit debatable, but it's pretty clear cut that there's so much utility and shit you can do in this spec. Now, what I've currently got bound on my number 5 is Charge Shot. Now, this is actually quite debatable as to whether in PvP Charge Shot or Wild Barrage is better. This is because Wild Barrage basically is more sustained damage and it also has a slow, whereas Charge Shot is a very long, thin telegraph that requires charging and aiming, but deals a shit ton of damage if you can land it. However, for anybody that knows how to basically play a Spellslinger, if you know how to charge up one and, you know, fire it on people, then you probably know how to avoid it as well. And that's done by sort of skimmying bet left to right and getting ready to dash and just being very, very unpredictable in terms of your movement. So it's kind of very risky playing charge shot, because like you're not always going to land it, and in a lot of scenarios that can gimp you by a shit ton. Like, it is your main damaging ability, and without it then you still have quite a lot of utility. I mean, you have the quick draw and assassinates, but if you can perfectly line up a charge shot and then follow him with a couple of spell surged assassinates, then you are god. You can just burst people down in seconds and just completely rape all battlegrounds. Don't know why I'm calling them warfronts. A bit too used to the Rift terminology there, but it is just insanely overpowered if you get the right combo, and if you can stun somebody or root them and then charge shot, you are basically GG for them, game over. But, you know, you do have distinct advantages with the charge shot spec against good melee DPS, such as, like, maybe a really good warriors and stalkers are, like, your main weakness in this spec. I've met a few good warriors and a few good stalkers. Luckily, we're at the point in the game where a lot of people aren't very accustomed to their specs and classes, so as a result they make very poor decisions on, you know, what to get in their build, etc., and they don't quite know how to, like, properly build up a class. This is partly due to the fact there aren't many endgame resources, which, if any of you have been following me on Reddit or anything like that, we're currently in the middle of working on that. You know, I've been doing a lot of ridding guides as well. That's another reason I haven't been on so much. I've been mainly doing ridding guides because I can do those quite easily in any spare time that I might have at work, and generally, you know, I've just been feeling a bit mic and camera shy. But apart from that, I believe I'm very confident now. I'm gonna have a lot of spare time. The girlfriend is not about, so guess what? I can spend all my days making videos, and that'll be wonderful. And while we're on the topic of videos, quickly, I will be taking pretty much everything, any request you have from Wildstar. I'm currently in the middle of leveling fucking just so many alts to do PvP on, because I'd really like to be, you know, get really deep into the PvP community, learn all the classes at endgame, and then just put together like a few different videos from like different perspectives on classes. Like, for example, a lot of people say, oh, you know, Spellslinger, it doesn't require any skills, mate. You're just pressing the buttons at the range and it hits the people, and you're so far away that it's never a problem for your survivability. Why don't you play melee or learn to play a real class, you fucking noob? So I think, like, people that say that, I just want to be like, yeah, you know what, I play Spellslinger as a main, but bam, look at this, I can also go into a stalker or a warrior and be top DPS in all the BGs and bring out those amazing that amazing skill that I have, and killing blows, and, you know, all that shit. I don't want to be like a one-trick pony on the Spellslinger. I want to master every class. Any of you that have been following me from Rift already know that I am an absolute ultaholic. I love ults. Ults are my life. I have so many ults that I play. I have, like, I literally know 90% of classes and specs in Rift off by heart. Like, I could recite the rotations. It's fucking embarrassing how much I know about the game, because I'm addicted to making ults and finding out all the different play styles, because once you understand how people's classes work, then you can understand their weaknesses, what moments they're vulnerable, you know? Like, I know that if a warrior grips me in, initially I can gate out. The second time he gets to me, I can void slip. The third time I can try and flash freeze, or initially I try to keep him at distance. But if he gets to me a fourth time, when I have all of those on cooldown, I'm fucked. I can't do anything, apart from maybe phase shift and hope to the RNG gods. But if a warrior can constantly snare me, slow me, keep on closing those gaps in that short period of time, then he has me. I am dead as a slinger. Warriors and stalkers can sprint, and they can't be dazed. That is also something to note, you know. It's very difficult to to defeat one as a slinger, but a lot of, as I said before, you know, a lot of people don't know that at the moment. They just presume that slingers are super OP when they don't have the right, like, snaring specs and LASs and all that kind of stuff, and don't know how to, like, when to use their break free, etc. So that is what I'm kind of aiming for with the Seatin videos, just to educate you guys and all this shit. But this video is literally me rambling. I don't even know what this video is about. That's how bad it is. We're 10 minutes in, no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I wanted to hit record, do a video. Maybe some people are gonna like the footage, some people are gonna like me chatting shit. I don't know, there's got to be something somewhere that people will enjoy, and I hope they do. But yeah, that's kind of it for an update, and also a look at the Spellslinger PvP. These crits are insane. I've just bet Charge Shot is ridiculously good. I'm just going to reiterate that. Like, I think my lowest crit on Charge Shot is around about 10k. But then I've seen upwards of about, you know, like 25 and a bit K at the start of the video, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I do agree that is a bit too overpowered. But you know what? I'm loving it. Warriors can do the same burst in a few seconds with Rampage, so there is nothing wrong with that. And also, I, just in case you guys were wondering how I got my 1800 gear, I got it like the fucking, I think it was like must have been the 2nd or 3rd week. We got it the actual legitimate way, so me and my friend Azaki did 2v2s, so I was quite happy about that, but now fucking people are exploiting left, right and centre, so that is just hella fun at the moment. The rating system is incredibly flawed. There are just so many absolutely fucking terrible PvPers with what can be defined as amazing gear. And it's ridiculous how powerful the PvP stuff is in PvE. So there's a lot broken with Wildstar's PvP, but at its core, it is so fucking fun. It is just, oh my, I could do Wildstar's PvP for days. It's just so good. Even though, like, I have pretty much no reason to do PvP on my Slinger. I've got all the best gear. I mean, the only thing I'm vaguely hoping for is an extra AMP or ability point, which you can get from the winning satchels. Even though, yeah, but those are just so low that they are essentially kind of pointless farming PvP for. So essentially, I'm doing PvP for what people play games for. I'm just doing it for fun, and it is just so fun. I love it. I love it. It's really, really good. So expect more videos very shortly. If you do have any request on anything you would like to see, please do let me know, and I will make all of your dreams probably come true. If your dreams involve watching a video of mine and enjoying it, then it may come true. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and remember, always look both ways before you cross the street. Take care and have a wonderful day.